This might be a bad idea. Welcome to Knight's Contract. Reportedly, one of the worst and most disappointing games of its generation. But at least it has trophies. You know, the Wikipedia page for this thing claims the Xbox 360 version was given a 1 out of 10 by Destructoid. I've checked the link, and the truth is even better. The reviewer, a Jim Sterling, well, the Jim Sterling, refused to rate the game at all because he couldn't bring himself to finish it. I, on the other hand, have finished it, and now I'm playing it a second time. I guess I'll take a peek at the options. My PS3 and its controller are fairly old, so there may be a few issues. Like, for example, the character sometimes walking forward without me touching anything. But that is nothing compared to the game's own problems. Let's begin. Something overwriting autosaves. As the star there shows, I've beaten this game on the lowest difficulty. This deprives you of many unlockables, but preserves your sanity. And now we load a pre-rendered cutscene. Someday.
In a distant land long, long ago, there lived a group of wise women with extraordinarily long lifespans. At the arrival of the Black Death, these women emerged from their forest and devoted themselves to aiding the people, treating their afflicted, assisting women in labor, and ousting rats and evil spirits. The women seemed to exist on a plane between life and death, and the people revered them.
Black Death. Just what I need.
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing?
I'm searching for shelter for the night.
Don't you see what's happened here?
It's no concern of mine. I don't die.
This is no ordinary epidemic! If you don't get out of here now, they will come!
So the dead also walk. Looks like I won't be getting much sleep tonight.
No sleep tonight, it's disco time. I really hope you like loading screens, because I'm not cutting them. Alright, here's the main gimmick, part 1. Heinrich is immortal.
Help me!
Gameplay-wise, Knight's Contract is a transparent God of War clone. There's a light attack, the heavy attack, the grab, dodge roll, it's all there. At least for now. The differences will arrive in a few minutes. There's also a lock-on function, which works as it pleases. Can I break the card?
Wait, please, sir! Won't you listen to my story? Minyu Kelsis is the name, and alchemy is my game. I may not look it, but I am the apprentice of the celebrated alchemist Paracelsus.
An alchemist. Did you cause all of this? Bought some pointless experiment, maybe?
Oh, goodness no, sir. It wasn't me. Yes, he'd be the perfect ally. Sir, could I ask you to aid my Grandmaster?
I've no mind to be mixed up with charlatans.
Wait, please! Master Paracelsus was an alchemist, but my Grandmaster is not. She's more of a witch.
Show me to her.
Now, let's go find my Grandmaster.
Now that the zombies are no more, this looks pretty festive. Oh, there is no reaction from the low-hanging corpse. It's about as responsive as a rock. Can't even kill the birds. When you make an overly detailed level, you'd better throw in some token interactivity, otherwise it's just a dead backdrop. There isn't even a different sound effect. This could use more color too.
Oh no! Sir! Can't you do something?
I can kill them. That's the only thing I can do. Oh yes, we got a collectible. I'll show them at the end of this video. We cannot check collectibles during the mission. Wait, what? Das Boot? Guys, you know it means the boat in German. I guess we'll be motorboating zombies. Maybe it plays the movie soundtrack. There is another menu. Yeah, that was the start menu, this is the select menu. Knight's Contract is not very good with its interface. Nice face slide, mate. And that is Das Boot. This move is much more amusing. Even though I don't know its name, I'll consider it my friend.
My eyes seen such devastation!
Can't do anything to the well? Who keeps throwing zombies into the streets?
See my Grandmaster run away!
A building falling, that's not me. I'm pretty sure it's scripted. Minocalsus, would you like to help me in battle? You probably have some knife or bombs. What the hell is pest control doing in the city? I won't go forward just yet. And now...
Oh, what's that?
Grandmaster!
What are you looking at? My move, then. Even a witch cannot conquer those already dead.
The Rose of Magmel. It beckons even the most restless dead to the Island of the Blessed. Human life is made up of tiny life forces. Even after taking its final breath, these life forces remain within the body in abundance. You simply bind these life forces and control them. But when the body's life forces are exhausted, your curse is broken and they are freed, Straggle.
Silence!
Straggle.
How to defeat this, then? A demon knight, its life force sealed within its black armor. Now, my slave, rip that traitor to shreds.
You're late, Heinrich. Could you lend me a hand?
How do you know my name?
Find out after these messages. Now loading... ... It's time to introduce the second half of the game's gimmick. Heinrich can't die, Gretchen can. We don't control her. Knight's Contract is an escort mission game.
One of Stragel's servants. I'll use my witchcraft on it.
Gretchen, I am the one pressing buttons and using witchcraft in this house. He killed Bob, the bastard. Finishers. Oh yeah, I suppose I'll show them off. Oh shit, I wasted magic. Now we'll wait for a reload. There isn't much you can do to the shield guys without hitting one with a spell. And that was one of the finishers. Let's torture him a little.
Get them! Hurry!
Is that all of them?
Yes? Oh, right, we have a map. As you see, with the levels layout, it's completely useless. And in our start menu, there is the magic screen. The red things that fly out of destroyed objects and dead enemies can be used here to buy upgrades, just like in God of War. Except we can never buy things for our weapon, only magic. Don't you love it when background objects look just like the breakable ones?
Sir, look after my Grand Master for me.
Can do. We can hold Gretchen to regenerate her health. I'll be holding Gretchen a lot, to see if I can get the achievement for that. Oh, when I did a test recording before this one, I loaded the first level and got the trophy for killing 1000 enemies. Meaning I didn't kill 1000 enemies in my entire first playthrough. Which is really odd for this type of game. Oh yes, the level is called Death-Ridden Town. It's the next stage after Flea-Ridden. Nothing to see here. There should be a collectible around this area. I'm using a guide. Oh, a loading screen. We haven't seen one in almost 4 minutes. And that's because I wasn't moving. Hugs make everything better, we get it. And don't let Gretchen stray too far, or she'll die. Oh, stupid. I've just got a collectible, but the notification got overridden by a tutorial message. So I missed it, and I'll look for it some more for half a minute. Okay, we're done. Let's kill zombies. If you're wondering what those blue orbs are, the game will tell you, eventually. I pressed the button! How the hell did I miss? Wait, what? Someone ran a peasant through with a huge sword and then just left the sword in the wall. What happened in this place? And there are more pinned peasants.
still followed me. Persistent. I could never forget you! I'll tear you apart, along with that traitorous witch!
She's the one who spread the Black Death in this town. While I distract her, you must cut off her head. That's the only way she can be stopped.
I'm pretty sure she's going to notice her head being cut off. Yeah, let's load. Why not? It's boss fight time.
We must stop Stragel, Heinrich.
Oh, she got Gretchen.
Desire than to get in my way!
And that's a finisher of her butt, which seems to have hit really well. I hate it when she flies off. We only have one magic that can hurt her there. Gretchen doesn't know how to dodge obvious attacks.
Heinrich!
Stragel has a rather unique design. I think she's using either her ribs or maybe even her lungs as a weapon. What? Enemies? And more loading.
Bastard! You won't kill me again!
We've got to climb onto this roof to follow Stragel. Come on, let's hurry!
Gretchen, I think you underestimate the weight of a knight. Anyway, our witch needs a hug, and there should be another collectible in this level. First, we go all the way back.
You're going the wrong way.
Nope, you're wrong. After that vine summoning, now there is an arbitrarily accessible area near the save point. There it is. Dramatic climbing. Dramatic reading. Dramatic messing up the attic. I can't drop down. Oh, zombies. That's what the music is for. And that was it. We don't need to save, we're actually at the end of the level. feels like it needs the time to load the tips too. By the way, I have installed Knight's Contract to the hard drive. Before we go, there is another nuke I haven't checked. Behold! A random dead end, containing no enemies, no destructible objects, and no collectibles. It just exists to remind us of the inefficiency of medieval urban planning. They could have ended the level right after the boss fight, but no. And it just abruptly stops. Here's my ranking. They're going to get much worse. And now, a brief look at what we've unlocked. A family of executioners. Mom, Dad, could you stop bringing your work home, please? Is that a guy wearing a suit? Monsters from Suikoden Tactics. Witchcraft, power used by the witches. Incredible. Is the list endless? They just forgot to add an indication for when you hit the bottom. Much like this game. I'm stuck with these costumes because beating the game on the page difficulty won't get me a new one. Next time we'll move forward and maybe gather more collectible balls for the screen.